What's up, y'all? Peace and love, peace and power to everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another late night video. So, you guys see the title, The Only Thing They Fear Is You. And the reason why that is because when you start to come into your true identity, who you really are, not just the one that you try to show to the world, show to your friends, to your family, truly who you are. And the best way to do that is to express yourself, man, genuinely, right? Don't put on a fake facade, don't put on some kind of mask and pretend to be somebody you're not. Don't pretend to be into the things that you're not into just to impress others, right? But do things for yourself, for your own growth, for your own self-fulfillment, right? And not to say that you should be self-righteous. No. Be humble, right? Enjoy everything life hands to you, because there's always something that you can learn from somebody, even a complete stranger. And I know how tough life can get, man. Okay, I really do, right? And to express yourself is very, very difficult. To not want to pretend to be somebody is hard because you feel like you got to fit in with the world. You got to fit in with, all these new trends. You think you got to be a trendsetter. You don't have to do anything outside of yourself. You don't have to involve yourself in a game of charades, man, just to what? To try to impress folks and try to make people think that, oh yeah, you got what it takes to be a part of what they got going on. Because even if you do that, man, not everybody is still gonna like you for you. Even then, people still won't like you, even if you put on some mask and pretend to be like them. Which is why you should roll with who you are. Roll with the people who appreciate you for who you are, for what you love to do. Because, hell, they might just be into the same thing. And when you start to really wake up, when you start to move more forward with the ever-changing universe, right? And just go with the flow, right? Stop fighting things. Just stop thinking so negatively, man, about yourself, about other people, about life, because things are going to happen. We came here to experience, and it's hard to do that if you try to fit in, right? It's hard to do that if you fake everything that you do and pretend like you don't enjoy drawing. If you pretend like you don't enjoy going for walks out in nature somewhere on trails by yourself while reading a book or something. And just to give you guys an example, right? And these are all things that I'll do because I really appreciate them. There's something that I can learn from. I resonate with these things. So find what you guys love to do, what you're into, passions, all that type of stuff. And just sit down, man, and decide, you know what? This is what I like to do. This is the path that I'm on. And when I tend to get more deeper into this, why is it that, I start to get attacked spiritually? Why is it that people start to leave my life and people start to blame me for this all of a sudden? People start to hate on me for this, right? These are conversations and all kinds of, just all kinds of different nuances that you guys come across, especially on YouTube, that people make videos about. So it's nothing new with what I'm saying. But I just like to go more into detail and really express what it means to be you, right? Because when you realize the infinite potential within yourself and you utilize your capabilities, man, you'll see that nothing can really stop you or prevent you from moving forward, right? From ascending, but you have to truly want that for yourself, which is why, to me, and to many others, man, spiritual evolution, spiritual growth, right? The journey of spirituality is the most important. Know thyself, right? Know who you are. Know what you're capable of doing. And I know that can be hard. I know it's difficult. But look, man, as long as you are trying, that's what really matters, because there's so many people, they give up on life because things start to get hard, right? They notice that there's a couple slippery slopes on the mountain. They notice that there's a couple of steep, little hills and and curves and grooves, but hey, man, that tends to always occur no matter what path you embark on. It's going to get rough. Now, hopefully, you embark on the path of goodness, of justness, righteousness, right? Because regardless, the path will be difficult, right? The path will be difficult, but there's always moments of awareness that will start to occur to you more often that, okay, this right here just isn't making sense to me. This right here isn't resonating with me anymore, but this is, right? When you start to piece when you start to piece these different missing puzzle pieces together and you start to reconnect everything and you start to see the bigger picture, right? It's going to get harder, right? More attacks are going to start to come. And not necessarily physically. Of course, you got some people out there you got to be on the lookout for, but more or less mental attacks, right? It seems like your energy gets drained when you get around certain people. It seems like when you start to research certain topics and you bring them up to people you know, friends, family, whatever. Oh, man, you're crazy, this and that. I don't agree with that. And of course, there's always going to be times where people are going to disagree with you. That is just life, right? That's how humans are. We like to disagree. We like to fight. We like to be mentally stimulated. All of these things is in correlation to the development and the evolution of your soul to get you to the next level, man. Right? And I know not everybody's going to understand that. That's okay. In time, you will. Right? But for now, do your very best. Right? Focus on the things that bring you joy. Of course, not every day you're going to wake up like that, man. You're not going to wake up feeling satisfied, right? That's not everybody. That's some people. But don't ever think that, oh, man, what you have now isn't enough. Because so many people tend to get sidetracked. They get confused. They go here, they go there. And some people just don't know which way to go, right? Some people stay off the path. They make mistakes. And then, they start to lack discipline. And then they wander off on the wrong path. And then it just gets crazy, okay? But don't think that any mistake that you've ever made, there wasn't a lesson that wasn't involved, right? Because there was something that you probably needed to learn, all right, my friends? There was probably something you needed to learn, and you probably did. And even if you did it, don't beat yourself up over it, man, because I guarantee you, in the end, you shall bear the fruits, man, of the goodness that you put out into the world, right? The goodness that you've done for yourself by disciplining yourself, right? By clearing your mind from all this toxic negativity, toxic just content that you probably watch or whatever, right? It's just so much, and for some people it can be very overwhelming, especially if you're someone who's an empath. You feel things deeply, and you tend to just get stirred up in your emotions. And look, guys, as a man, don't be emotional. Yes, I'm highly aware that involves women, but just tap into how you're feeling. Tap into what you resonate with, and make sure that anything anybody tells you, anybody says to you, you do your best to make sense out of it, right? Because not everything people say to you resonates. Some things will, some things won't. Just take out the pieces that do, place them in your life, try to see what correlates to what you've done here, the mistake that you made here, what you can do to avoid it, etc. And you'll see, man, that life really is simple, right? For some, maybe. For some others, yes. It just depends on how you perceive it. It depends on how you want to move forward with your life. All right? This is your life. This is your journey. People like me, anybody else you guys watch, we're just like messengers, right? We're just people here to share our ideas, our opinions. And remember, just opinions. Not to say you got to take everything literally or just outright believe somebody, but just embark on the path that you feel and know in your heart to be true is best and right for you. Okay? Because in the end, you will be led to where you need to be. Okay? Regardless of how long it may take. Regardless. of how long it may take. It might not be this life, it may be the next one. That sounds crazy to some people it makes plenty sense. So plan ahead, right? Just continue to take care of yourself, guys, right? Be more mindful of the decisions you make, the people you conversate with, the things that you allow them to say out of their mouths, even if you know it to be wrong. Correct people, man, but do it with empathy. Do it with love, man, right? Not to say that to make it sound weak, man, because some guys get up in their mindset where, oh, don't express yourself, have your heart be as hard as, don't listen to that BS, man. Listen to your own heart. Be guided by yourself, man. All right? Meditate more, right? Sit in peace and in silence with yourself. Ask yourself these questions like we always say, right? Because that really is the easiest path to embark on, the path of least resistance. All right, so I hope I wasn't all over the place in this video, you guys. I know it tends to happen sometimes. I apologize in advance. I'm just here to do my job, man. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video. I will be back with another one tomorrow later on in the afternoon. I'm going to try to do it a little bit earlier. But be sure to drop them likes, guys. Help me get these likes up, man. Get this video out to the algorithm. Drop some comments. Drop you guys' opinions. Let me know what y'all think. Spread some love. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. All right? Peace.